Previously on Five Friends in Fiction.
So I guess we better get to the town hall and talk to the mayor.
Oh shucks, yes we do.
Oh golly, I guess we all need to head down. Talk to the mayor.
We should all link arms and skip.
Belle will just open the door and go in.
So they stop talking as you just open the door.
Balasar has a -1 for charisma. He's not subtle. It seems like you're over here talking, and Herbert's over here. I see you, Herbert. Hi, how you doing?
I kind of sigh, and I put my hand out to give me it.
Creed, you enjoying your wine?
Yep, just sipping on my wine.
Who left their wine?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have left my wine.
I never even opened mine.
Gonna go back to drinking my wine.
No, you're not, Anzeo. As you walk back over to the table, your wine is empty.
It was good wine. I couldn't let it go to waste.
And Jessica takes you down to where you guys have been mining before, and all your shit's still there. You kind of get back to work, I guess.
What do you guys say to another competition?
And I want to look at Jessica and just be like, why are you so eager to see a fight? Is that boring down here?
I mean, you gotta get the entertainment where you can, and I don't know if you guys have met Luther, but he is easy to rile up. Let me tell you what. Not like this big guy over here, and she kind of elbows Herbert, who just kind of nods and lumbers back over to his stuff. Besides, it's fun to tease him. I mean, he got hurt real bad, which is a shame, but those of us who got attacked, man, we gotta keep it light. Shit's crazy.
It's good that you could keep a nice positive attitude, considering you were attacked yourself.
Yeah, number 2. I mean, not everybody agrees. Not everybody thinks we should keep it light, keep it breezy. Got into a fist fight with Paula a couple weeks ago. She doesn't think it's funny. But, I mean, shit happens. You get attacked. You don't know by who. Probably not a ghost. Right? Yeah, what are you gonna do? I mean, it's my first guess, honestly, being frank with you guys. And I don't know what your deal is. Honestly, I don't care. Is I would have guessed Jarek. Big guy, burly guy. He's at the Silver Dust a lot. Never seen him at another bar. But I don't think he's got the guts. Honestly, don't think he's got the guts. Because it's not a ghost. And he's too stupid. They're smart enough to knock us out before they kick the shit out of us. It's not a nice way to do it, but it's gotta be what it is. We can't remember. How else would that go?
So, you say you were the second?
Yeah.
I heard from my friend here that she talked to Samuel. He said he was the third.
Yep.
Do y'all tend to just keep track of who's who and what's what?
There's only 7 of us. It's really easy.
It's not something I would necessarily be proud of. Be like, hey, I was number 2.
Didn't say I was proud of it. It's just a fact. Could have been worse. We could have been like Iris.
Has anyone heard from her?
No. She was real new. She'd only been here like a month. She wasn't real minor material anyway. Small, weak, not strong enough for the work, really. Yeah, she almost died. It was pretty messy. Her face was all tore up, and I think her leg was broken. She went back to family's farm or store or office, or I don't know. I didn't know her. She kept to herself. Too soft.
It's such a pity that we can't really talk to Iris. She was the first. There's gotta... I mean, why her? Why is that the start?
Are you saying that in character?
Yeah, in character voice.
Okay.
It was like, it doesn't make sense to just start out of the blue and then continue. It's just...
I mean, it's not out of the blue.
What do you mean?
Well, God, what is a month and a half ago? It was an animal attack. Everyone thought it was animals for a while. I don't think it's an animal, unless it's magic. The fig chick, she got attacked by an animal.
Sophia?
Yeah. Yeah, she got attacked by an animal.
Did she mention that? Yeah, did she mention that?
No.
God damn it. We suck at investigating.
Yeah, she got attacked by an animal a couple weeks before anything happened. Some sort of dog or something, I don't know.
Maybe they are related. Maybe it's a precursor to what's happening now.
That's the only other thing besides mining accidents and silver lung that's happened in this town for a long time. So, I mean, we don't typically... The factory's so loud and mining so loud and dusty. It's typically animals stay away, but I guess one got brave. So, and you know what? Iris, she was so bad. Easily could have been a bear or something like coming out for the horses because she got attacked kind of near the stables.
Have you ever seen a big mechanical dog? Weird question.
No. Why? Is that like a real... Or should I be worried about a big mechanical dog?
No, I was just asking. Do people not ask you weird things?
I mean, not typically. You guys ask a lot of weird things.
See, I'm just following trend.
So
Alright, so what about that strength contest to see who can mine the most after lunch?
Jessica, you want to partake?
Oh god, no! She probably has strength up the fucking ass!
She goes, no, I gotta work tomorrow. This is my job all the time. So, I'm good. I'm gonna work on this vein over here. You guys know you're not on a vein, right? Like, he was just, giving you something to do. Like, she points, to kind of, the end where she and Herbert have been working. She goes, he's the shiny stuff down there. That's the silver. You just got rocks over here.
I look at her, and I go, we're not getting paid? Why would we really help?
Well, I mean, if you're gonna do the... Alright, whatever. You keep hitting that wall.
I'll go over to the silver vein.
Same.
Yep, I follow suit.
I do not. I stick with my rock wall, because I didn't want to do this in the first place, but I'm the best miner ever.
Okay, alright. So, you guys start working on the vein, and let's start rolling those strength checks.
I've got 3d20 in my hand right now. I'm gonna roll all 3.
Anzeo, what you got for
21.
me? Nice.
I don't want to roll all mine at the
Okay,
same time.
Val.
Here we go. Not a good decision to roll all 3 at the same time.
I know, I picked up 3, then I was like, I'm not doing that.
Val, what'd you get?
I got a 7, 8, 9. 9 for the first one.
Okay, Creed, what you got?
7.
Whew, Dav.
16.
Okay. Alright, so Anzeo kind of takes the lead, knocking some big old chunks of silver out of the wall. You kind of see what the others are doing, and there's not a minecart that comes through here, but they do have a basket, and so you're chucking them in the basket kind of with everybody else. Let's go for the next one.
15.
Okay?
16.
Okay, Creed?
Crit fail.
Shit.
Oh, no.
Dad.
12.
Okay. Alright, so Val and Anzeo are kind of necking it. Big chunks of silver coming out that you guys are tossing into the basket. Nobody else is going as fast and as hard as you guys are, because again, it's their job and they do have to do this tomorrow. You guys have been at this about 2.5 hour mark, getting close to your third. Roll me that sweet end of the day.
19.
God, Anzeo.
Yes!
Okay, Val.
17.
Okay, Creed.
9.
Oh.
Okay. Dav, what'd you get?
21!
Okay.
Ooh.
Alright, I'm sorry, Matt. I'm not even going to average yours out if you don't mind.
Don't mind at all.
Uh,
I broke my back. Spinal.
Final. No more.
Oh, damn. I mean, nobody was real close. It didn't really matter. Anzeo has, filled a bucket, full of silver, just kicking ass with an 18.3.
Shit!
Dav, you came in a not-so-close second with 16.6. Val, you were at a 14. And 9, 10, 17 divided by 3. Not a lot for Creed. Who just kind of...
5.6.
Who just kind of... was kind of hanging out, just not working too hard. Realizing that you're not getting paid, it's kind of not worth it to get tired. Get all dirty. So,
Makes the work more
I
interesting.
think Creed is probably actually the winner.
Yeah.
Won't deserve that drink as much as anybody else, but definitely is not going to be as tired as everybody else. But yes, Anzeo just killed it.
I just needed to warm up that first time.
Val is nothing but consistent.
Yeah. As the kind of everyone's starting to slow down as they're realizing it's close to time. Somebody with a wheelbarrow comes down your all's way, and you all help load the silver into this big ol' wheelbarrow that they then push out of the mine, and then you hear that burp, burp. Everyone kind of picks up their stuff. They're not just throwing it down this time, and starts heading out, and Jessica kind of motions with her head to kind of, yo, come with me. It's time to close up shop. And as you exit the mine, Gabriel's there. He goes, how'd it go?
It was fine.
Not too bad.
Enjoyed my day.
You guys gonna be back tomorrow?
We'll get back to you about that tomorrow.
Understandable. Well, if you want, bring the picks and the helmets inside, and if you left your clothes in the locker room, get them and go wherever you go at night. You guys have a house?
We're staying at the boarding house. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to just sleep in
Contentious.
an orchard or anything.
Yeah, that'd be stupid. Why would you do that? He shows you how to, or where your stuff is. You know where it is, and you get all changed up. Well, do you? You can take the clothes with you. If you want to not put it on. You're dirty as fuck.
My clothes are
Yeah.
the clothes that
I know, you're the clothes that you have.
Probably a good idea. Was there a bathroom in the house?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was like a bathhouse situation.
Nope.
Okay.
There is running water here.
Okay.
So you're keeping your gross clothes on until you can go take a
Yeah.
shower.
Same.
Okay. All right. Well, there's
Yep.
there's plenty of showers at the boarding house. So you guys head back to the boarding house. You get all cleaned up, presentable, primed, and
With my hair.
get changed into your regular clothes. And the town is kind of lively at this kind of 4:30, 5 o'clock hour as people are off work, the families are out shopping. Well, at the few stores that there are, people are kind of milling about in the street, chatting with their friends. A lot of lights on in houses of people who have headed home. The bars are hopping, the 3 bars. It's lively.
Before it gets too late, does anybody have an opinion on about going and speaking with Sophia before we set up in the bar for the evening? We didn't ask her about the animal attack, and we might need to.
Let's do that. For one thing, I need to send Akina on a little mission. Yeah.
I forgot to. Do you want to have done that? We
Yeah.
can retcon in the morning, because it's otherwise you're not going to get your mail for an extra day. So in the morning, you kind of woke up and did you send her just by herself? Did you write a letter, a note? How is she gonna?
Yeah, I wrote a letter saying blah blah blah. She's
Give me my.
she's picking up mail
if
for
there's any
Anzeo
mail.
Stanhope.
Did you send an email?
Not this time.
Okay, eventually you are gonna write to your love interest, right?
Yeah,
Okay. All right. Cool.
and also to Leveridge.
Oh yeah,
Needs to
I
know
forgot about her.
things. Was Rez digging in the mine?
No, Rez was out doing dog stuff.
Oh, he's just like digging.
No, Rez wasn't in the mine. It's not safe for dogs in mines. No dogs in mines.
Safe for humans, but not for dogs.
Yeah, humans can look out for avalanches and stuff. So you send Akina, she'll be back tomorrow morning. Balasar was saying shit about going to talk to Sophia.
Sophia.
Thoughts, Creed?
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep my
Yep.
excitement to a minimum.
Okay. All right, so you're all nice and clean. You all head out to Sophia's house. Got lights on inside. The fire's coming out of smoke, not fire. Smoke is coming out of the chimney, and she's out in the garden that's kind of off to the side behind a little wooden fence, cutting herbs and shit.
Good day, Sophia.
Oh, hi. How surprised to see you guys. This morning, I guess. Didn't expect you to be back.
We're just stopping by for a chat.
Would you like to come inside?
If it wouldn't be any trouble.
Yes, please.
Come in. I'll make you all some tea. And so she leads you guys inside. She puts her basket of stuff down on a bench out by the door. On the outside, not the inside. Leads you guys inside. And sits you down at the table. The old lady's not there. Puts the kettle on. Sorry, I don't have more. I wasn't expecting guests. I hadn't done dinner yet.
No, you're fine. This is wonderful. Thank you.
What can I do for you all?
We've spent the day in the mine, and we mined some, and had some fun. I don't know about everybody else, but it's fun. And we were talking about the attacks that had been going on because we talked to a few people, Jessica, and they mentioned that you had been before all the attacks had started, that you had been attacked by an animal of sorts.
Yes, I don't know what it was. It was some sort of wild beast. Got me one evening while I was out in the field. Bit me real good, but the doctor stitched me up and sent me on my way. And I mean, it wasn't a person. Like the miners are being attacked by people, right? And I mean, it's a one-off dog attack.
You could assume so, but I mean, we're just checking all possible instances. I mean, hopefully it's not related. Hopefully it is just a random, wolf or coyote or whatever wild beast.
Coyotes aren't not in this region. There would not be coyotes.
They're a slight lizard-like dog up in the Dragonborn lands. The coyote.
Coyote.
Oh my god.
Oh, interesting.
I'm new here, so
I
some of my
can
local
tell.
animals might not be here.
I can. Interesting.
Have you ever seen a large metal dog?
No. Should I? Is that a thing?
You thought my
I'm
coyote.
just gonna fucking scare him.
You're gonna have everybody worried about metal dogs coming to attack them in their sleep.
You never know.
Is that a problem where you're from? Metal dogs?
Don't mind it. Don't
Okay.
don't mind it. I do have a question.
Yes.
Where were you bitten?
She pulls her sleeve back, and she was like in the big fleshy part of her arm, and you can see some marks still.
Is it still marks? Can
Yeah.
I do like a check? Can I see what kind of... Is that a thing? Can I see just...
Yeah, nature check on that ship.
Nature, where are you? 9.
It was some sort of animal. It might have been dog-like
Also,
or
like, do a
wolf-like.
nature check.
It's not human-like.
Okay. No humans are biting people.
Well, fuck, I just got a 5.
Okay.
It was some sort of animal, like a dog
I'm a roll.
or a bear, but not a human. Okay.
14.
It was closer to some sort of dog thing.
Dog thing. Okay.
Okay.
Made of
Metal
metal.
dog? Does it look like metal teeth?
Are the cuts clean?
With
Are they
everybody's
clean cuts?
checks, hey, it could have been. It's not out of the realm of possibilities with your
Y'all
shitty
ain't gonna
rolls.
laugh when it's the metal dog.
Val, do you want to take a look here?
After we broke the metal dog,
Oh shit!
after the
You
attack.
did.
If no attacks happen, it is the metal dog.
I figured it out.
Hmm,
I solved your mind puzzle.
guess I could look at it.
I put
to
my hand on
see.
your shoulder and I give you guidance.
Okay. So
I'm
that's
just
a
gonna look,
D4?
D4.
examine, see if it looks like a coyote bite.
Or a big metal dog.
It adds your guidance to D4.
Well, that'll be good. Let me check my sheet. I don't think I have a minus for intelligence.
No,
No, it's
your
nature.
nature. Yeah, it's your nature, and I think you're proficient.
Character sheet. No, I'm not proficient in nature,
Oh.
but it's not a minus or anything, so it's a 21.
Shit. Yeah. So you look at the mark, and where like the canine teeth would be. They look a little bit weird. They look like they might have been sharper, as the holes where those canines were really deep.
That is in line with a coyote.
It's a big metal dog.
Because they have
It's a land
'cause
shark.
the coyotes are like they're reptilians, so they have like big fangs. So
I'm gonna say it also can't be a coyote, as that is something that literally just got invented 5 minutes ago.
okay.
You would know it's not a
I would know it's
coyote.
not. I would know it's not.
It just has big,
I would also
sharp
like
canine
to
teeth.
do a medicine check just to make sure it's all healed up and good.
Okay.
And nice. There's
Can I
no
do a
room
metal
for
dog
infection.
check?
Abby, you've already done your metal dog check.
No, that was nature. Metal dogs aren't nature.
That's a 20, dirty 20.
A dirty 20. I mean, it looks like it's healing okay. It has a little bit of red around the holes, but other than that, it looks like it's doing okay. It doesn't look infected, but it does look kind of strange.
I'll point out. I'll be like, it looks like everything's healing up fine, but it is still a little red. How long ago was the bite?
You guys wrote it down.
Yeah, I have it written down.
When did she get attacked? The
Month
5th
and a
of...
half.
28th
Month and a half ago.
of Viz.
Yes.
It was
Yeah.
a while ago.
Yeah, 28th of this, yeah.
And so, using my medical knowledge, I'll be like, that's a little too long for everything to be healed, but that still to kind of look weird. I'm just gonna be like, you might need to. It's not necessarily something to worry about, but just keep an eye on it. If it still looks like this, a little while from now, maybe go see the doctor about it. It could be like a infected of some sort. I don't know.
It's been like 9 weeks though. I mean, that's a long time.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute. It's been a month. She's I'll go see Dr. Petro tomorrow morning. Anybody want to roll
Yes,
a check?
I do. Whatever you're gonna
What kind
say.
of check we talking?
Insight to see if she's lying to me.
Yeah.
Ooh, I want to roll insight.
Why would you roll insight?
I don't know.
She's talking
I wanna
to
roll
Belle.
something!
Belle would.
That's a 19, and I
Great if you
also
want to,
have an insight of +7, so that's a 26.
I mean, she's not being totally honest about something. She's hiding something. Belle. And Creed, you're right next to her still too. If you want to see if you see what Belle sees.
While I was talking to her, could I discern
7.
like a certain
No,
thing that was a little more lie? Like, is she lying about going to the doctor?
No, it's not about the doctor. She just kind of seems like she's being
Under.
generally kind of a little bit.
Aloof.
Yeah.
Did you hear anything when you got attacked?
Growling.
Did she already say that?
No.
Oh, okay. When you said that, I was like, oh.
It's like a dog saying.
It's like a dog thing.
Like
What
a dog.
what were you
heard
doing?
growling.
I probably said that right.
I was out in the orchard. I was collecting figs. It's like my job.
You do a pretty good job.
Thank you. I don't take credit for the wine. I just do the figs. That's all. What's his fuck?
Yeah, what's his
Boris.
fuck? I know
That's
him.
what's up.
Broderick. That's all Broderick.
What time of day was the attack?
Early evening, just as the sun was. Well, I guess it was as the sun was going down. It's springtime. I don't know why I'm kind of using a character voice. It would have been about 7. Sun would have been slightly setting at about 7:30. So yeah, as it was sort of kind of getting dusky. In an orchard, which has trees, which have shade. In a forest clearing, which has trees around the outside, where it's always kind of dim here.
Did she do it in that sing-songy voice?
Nope, that's your DM telling you things.
I'm just gonna. So if it was in the evening, it was dark. I mean, feasibly that you didn't see what bit you, or at least didn't see it well enough to know. Is there any kind of beast around here that maybe me as a lizard person might not be aware of? Because I mean, this bite doesn't look the best, and it's been a while.
There are some wolves that we had that cause problems every once in a while. They don't ever get too close, but we can hear them sometimes. And there are people say that they've seen bears. I've never seen a bear, but if you're looking for something more exotic than that, I mean, I don't know. We don't have a lot of...
A big
Right,
metal
that's-
dog?
Bite doesn't look
No.
to be like a bear bite, and definitely looks different than a wolf bite.
Well, I can't tell you. It was dog-esque. But, I mean, they went out and they hunted for it and they couldn't find anything.
Did I get a sense of that at all? She's honest about that.
Yeah, that's not lies.
Just go get that checked. I doubt it. I doubt it's a wolf. And if there's a weird thing around here that's biting people, we might need to look for that too. Now we've got 2 jobs.
I think the miners have been scratched, but I don't think anybody else has been bit.
Well, I guess until we can identify what type of beast injured you, could still be in the possibility that they're the same thing. The miners that were attacked think they were attacked by a person, but there's not any physical proof that they were attacked by a person.
Big metal dog.
Although the injuries do not necessarily speak of a beast, because they're not bites, but what if we're dealing with something more complicated than just a
Big metal
wolf?
dog.
But how far away is the other town?
It's like 40-ish miles.
It's a long way for a metal dog to run away, especially one that was watched over by its owner fairly regularly. Unless we want to hike back to town and ask the old man if his dog, like 9 weeks ago.
I never
went
was
missing
saying it in
from his-
character voice. Well, I mean, I was asking.
Oh,
But no, when I was whispering it. But I was just whispering it just now. I was not in character voice. That was me just not letting it go.
So she's poured you tea. You've had your tea and your cookies while she's been chatting with you. She goes, anything else I can do for you all?
If you see or hear anything weird, just maybe let us know.
Would you like to join us at the Silver Dust?
No, thank you.
All right.
So she kind of
Well-
sees you guys to the door and grabs up her basket and puts it on her hip. Are you gonna say something, Dev?
Yeah, I was gonna say thank you. That was all. Thanks for the tea.
You're welcome, no problem. And then she kind of watches you guys go, and then she turns around and goes back into her little herb garden.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Mm-hmm.
Do werewolves exist?
I don't know, Kate.
Let's do 16.
Is that how you check for that?
Isn't that what?
We've never done an
Arcana
Arcana
is?
check, I don't think.
I thought Arcana's like lore and shit. I don't know.
Is it lore and shit?
I don't know. I actually don't
I
know.
think lore would be history.
Intelligence. Arcana
And
is
this
intelligence
magic.
based.
Maybe
History.
nature check? I mean, it's the same if it is a nature check.
Yeah, that would be closer-ish. Doesn't matter if the same.
Animal handling?
Animal
No.
handling.
Have you seen
In your time as a ranger and learning about stuff from what's his face, I can never remember if anybody's NPCs. I only have mine. Mylan. Milan. That's right. He did talk about some lore about beasts that could change their shape. I don't think anybody called them werewolves, but there is lore about things like that in Elven tradition.
Okay. Do they, like, does it have anything to do with the moon, like werewolves, possibly? Is that enough for
What
that
would you
information?
get again?
I got a 16.
Some of them are moon-based,
Okay.
but not all of them.
Well, say I looked at the moons on the chart of the months. Not that I would know this is my character, but there's all the different kinds of moons on the days that were attacked.
I was looking particular. Well, here, hold on. Okay, so we walk about, let's say,
Are we
20 feet.
out of there?
Yeah, we walked out of there. We're 20 feet away. So, I mean, in elven culture, there's some lore about beasts that can change shape during a full moon. Sophia was attacked on the 28th, which was a full moon. So maybe that's something to look into. Does silver affect these creatures? Do I know enough about that?
You would know that, yes, because you did speak in Hawksbow to a dude about silvering your weapons, and he said that the reason you silver your weapons is for like werewolves and vampires.
Oh my
and
god, I completely forgot about that. That was so long ago.
that was like fucking July.
That was so
August.
long ago. Also, we talked to a guy in Hawksbow about silvering our weapons for werewolves and stuff, and this is a silver mine. I mean, there could be a relation.
Would I know about the elven stuff since I'm an elf?
Yeah, we'll say yeah. Now that she's brought it up, it comes to your mind and you remember all that shit that she said.
Okay.
Your traditions are a little bit different.
Right.
Shit, let me think for a second, Abby. Well, because you're from a totally different continent, which has totally different lore.
Plus, what kind of elf is she? What
High.
kind of elf? Oh, high elf. Yeah.
Yeah,
We'd be very different.
So yeah, so
I'm a high
Abby,
elf.
do you have your phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do want to let everybody know that I felt like she wasn't being forthcoming with everything. It was a little uneasy.
Maybe she's
Don't
a
know about
werewolf.
Did you say that in character? Because you're about to break my heart.
I did say
Maybe
that in
she's a
character.
werecoyote.
A
metal dog.
wereote.
A wereote, I like that.
Wereote.
So wait, I'm the only one that knows this?
Uh-huh.
Is that why you texted it to me?
That's why I texted it to you.
So when she said it, do I remember this?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like your local legends and lore.
Okay. Might crack this bitch wide open. It's a big ass fucking metal dog. She just texted me that it's the metal dog, guys. Don't worry.
Abby! Why would you tell them?
No, Anzeo, where I'm from, we have legends of beasts as well, but they can change the shape at will, or when the beast form needs to feed. Do you think that maybe sounds more like what this is, since it happens almost every 8 days?
Could be. It's definitely something to think about. But nobody's ever missing anything unless they feed on something like aura or
Blood.
could be blood.
Gallons of the stuff.
Maybe they don't need to necessarily feed off of flesh, and why wouldn't they remember anything?
Memories. Maybe they feed off of memories. Is that too far-fetched for this world? Is that too crazy?
No. No, it's not too far. I love that idea. I love Fight Club, and I love they can feed off of memories. Those are my... That's why I love
Well, I
D&D.
guess there are mind flayers. I mean, I guess
There are not mind flayers.
Oh, I was gonna say that possibly could eat on people's memories, but
There might be legend of mind flayers, but I'm making a hard no at there are actual mind flayers.
What are mind flayers?
Stupid.
Oh, okay.
Fun fact, Jessica was attacked on the same day that we saved Ogden.
God, that was so long ago.
Fun fact.
it would be, I guess, beneficial maybe to keep an eye on Sophia. I hate to say it, she seems like a nice woman, but I mean, I had a sense that she wasn't being wholly truthful. Not necessarily lying, but not necessarily being forthcoming. So we might need to ask her some questions. Or maybe, hopefully, she'll go to the doctor about that bite.
I stop and I put my hand over my face. Or my mouth, not my face. I just stop and I just
Facepalm.
put my hand on my face. Wait, okay, I guess I stopped. Does anyone else stop when I stop? Or am I just stopped by myself?
Well, we would notice you stopping probably, I would think.
That's why I was asking. Because I
I
mean,
would take, like,
I
a
guess it
few
doesn't.
steps.
Yeah, I take like a
really
step and a
matter.
half, and then I stop and look back.
What if Sophia was turned into some sort of monster, and that's why her bite is a bite?
No, I was thinking the same thing. And thinking she could be attacking these people.
You know, she might not knowingly be doing it either.
Yeah, she could be fighting it as hard as she can.
I think tonight we'll still keep an eye on the inn, keep an eye on Teague and the people there. Maybe tomorrow check back in on her. I don't want to seem a little too... Me, Val, doesn't want to seem a little too weird by bothering someone day in and day out about something they've already told us about.
Okay, so you guys make your way to the inn. It's about 6. There's quite a few people in there. A lot of the same people who have been there the last couple nights. So it's Jarek and what's his fuck, his BFF Gunter, whose name I can never remember. And Teague's there, and Luther's dad, and Luther's there, and Luther is sitting with Teague and the others. They're laughing and talking and being generally very loud. There's a couple other people, some people you recognize who had worked in the factory, who had come out of the factory. But yeah, it's just kind of the typical bunch. As you had walked in, you had noticed a couple of people that you recognized leaving, like Jessica and Herbert had been in, but they were headed down the street towards where you had seen there to be another bar, kind of headed back towards the factory section. But yeah.
Hey, you guys want to check out that other bar?
Actually, I would like to, if you don't mind, go talk to the doctor really quick. I want to ask her if the patients that have been attacked have come in with blood loss as one of the issues.
Okay.
That makes sense. We should probably stick together. At least no less than 2 people.
Okay, so did you guys go in the bar, or did you kind of stop outside? Because you could see all that stuff through the big open window, or the big
Yeah, we can stop outside.
windows. You head over to the doctor's office. The door's closed, and it's locked as it is after hours. You guys
It's
wanna-
like 6 o'clock!
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
fucking
sorry.
doctor's office.
I guess it's I knock on the door.
No ER.
Is there a doorbell?
No, there's not a doorbell. So you knock on the door, and it's a minute. The door opens, and it's Dr. Petro, and she goes, "Oh, hi, come in. What's going on? Exciting, right? Yes, no, hi.
Yeah.
No.
I want an insight
No.
check.
See
Okay,
if she's on drugs.
Is she huffing some of the shit she peddles? Well, that's a 19 again.
No, she's just really weird. She doesn't seem to be on drugs. This just kind of seems to be who she is.
This is who she is.
Okay, so I'll just get right down to it.
Yes.
I just have a question for you. How many people is it again? 6, 8, 12, 7? The the people who've been attacked.
Yes.
When they come in. So the way you said that just was really weird and kind of creepy.
Huh?
When when they come in, do any of them have any blood loss?
I mean,
Are they
been
very pale?
Yes.
Well, I understand that.
They have scratches on them, and so blood loss is a thing that happens.
Significant.
Significant.
Blood loss.
I'd say a little. Yes. Significant.
More than
Watching me.
would be lost
Watching me.
from just a few simple scrapes.
Well, I
and
mean, some of them are
gouges.
simple and scrapes and gouges. But you know, now that you mention it, they might have had a little extra. That yes, I'm going to say yes. Probably.
A little off the top.
All right. Well, thank you. That's all I had. And I kind of look at the other ones if they
Also,
have questions.
I do want to just ask. So we just kind of talked to Sophia just a little
Yes.
while ago.
Very lovely.
We talked to her about her, the animal that attacked her a
Mhm.
while back. I assume you're the doctor that treated the wound.
I did. Yes.
Well, we went, we looked at it. Hopefully she'll be in here tomorrow to have you look at it, because I am no doctor. I just know a little about medicine. The bite's still kind of red. Not necessarily like an infection, but it's something that should have healed by now, considering all of the bite wounds have healed up, and it didn't look typical of a wound of that age.
She hasn't mentioned anything when she's been in. I'll go check if she doesn't
Yeah.
come by.
Yeah, she should be here. I told
Well,
her.
she comes into towns on Sundays. Well, what equivalent of Sundays on Lux?
Well, if she doesn't come to you, just let us know. I wouldn't go to her.
Why?
Can I use a persuasion?
Yes.
Doesn't matter. I'm rolling shit for the second week in a row.
It's like the 4th week in a row. Here, look. Here's a big box of dice. You can knock yourself out.
Persuasion. 10.
No.
God damn it.
I mean, I don't know how you're trying to tell her to not go, but a 10's not gonna cut it. She was, I'll go see her. It's not a big deal. It's not terribly far, and I don't have that many patients to order. I mean, no, I saw them today. Yes, it won't be a problem at all.
Okay.
Just don't go
And
at night.
If you wouldn't mind, out of medical curiosity, if you do find out what it is, I'd like to know further some of my knowledge.
Doctor-patient confidentiality.
Yeah, I was good luck with that.
So
Like that.
hard no on that one, but better luck next time. Are you feeling well? And she just kind of starts touching your face again.
I grab his arm. Thank you, that's all. We're going to leave now. And I kind of move
right.
him away from the crazy lady.
Pleasant evening.
Bye. Everybody roll a perception check for me as you're kind of running out the door.
Damn, that's not very good.
14.
13.
Okay.
What is that?
14.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an 8.
Everybody but Val sees that she has a wicker basket on her desk that has some shit in it. Not literal shit. There's not poop in it.
She's not Creed.
No, she's not Creed. It's not a basket full of poop. But she has some stuff in her basket.
Can we see what it is?
No, you're running out the door. And you didn't roll very high.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. We'll come back tomorrow when they're open and we can do it without anybody noticing.
We could get an injury.
I don't want to do that.
Let's break my finger.
Okay,
Yeah,
alright, so you have left the doctor's
Charlie
house.
bit me.
Where are you guys going?
Let's
To
check
the
out
other
that
bar.
other bar.
The one by the
Factory.
town hall?
Town hall. What? Oh,
Yeah.
It's
okay.
close to
same
the
thing.
factory, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's right next to town hall. Okay,
yeah.
so you go up there. This one is also kind of hopping. Nobody really greets you as you come in. You notice a few more people from the the factory are there, actual factory people. Gabriel, the foreman, that dark-haired guy, and then the dark-skinned guy and the dark-skinned redheaded girl are all four at a table. You recognize those two as they had the last two having come from the factory. And they're all chatting. They got their feet up. They're drinking regular wine and their regular beer here.
Hey, Creed,
Do we know what this
still owe
place
me
is
a
called?
Drink?
Abby, no, I only named one of the bars. This one is called After
Tilted Cup.
Hours.
Oh, okay.
It's called or closing time. Something. I don't know. It's called closing hours.
It's called the After Hours, but not the one you're thinking of.
Bar and grill. No, it's just called the After Hours. And their hours on their window were question marks.
Oh.
Whatever the hell they want.
Yeah.
Or don't
So
want.
it could be in 5 minutes. So, or it could be at 5 a.m. But yeah,
That's
it's full of a lot of the factory people that you recognize. And Jessica and
Yes.
Herbert are there.
Yeah, just
By themselves, kind of gossiping quietly amongst themselves. Because Herbert doesn't really talk. And Jessica has a lid on it. But she's still talking. I didn't think these guys were as much friends as I've made them to be.
Yeah, they're like best
keeps them around for the muscle.
Yeah.
But yeah, I said earlier.
Yeah, I heard you.
Creed, you still owe me that drink.
Did you pay for that drink?
With my hard labor, I did.
I'm just fucking with you. I gotcha. Bal, did you want anything?
No, thank you.
I'll take an ale. Why not?
Alrighty. You said this place is hopping.
Mm-hmm.
Is the bartender waiting on anybody?
Yeah, but you can go up there and
Yeah.
kind of raise your hand or whatever, and eventually he
Order
comes
a pudding
over
shot.
and goes, "Yeah, oh, God no.
Yo,
What can I do
what
for
you
you?
doing here?
What can I do for you, guy?
Hey, can I get 2 ales and a wine, please?
Yeah, sure." And he does the thing, and he gets the bevs, and he goes, "That'll be 2 gold."
I hand him
Damn.
2 gold.
Okay.
I take a 3rd gold and I flip it to him.
He catches it, and he
Hey!
Hey! So yeah, so you've made a friend.
I got a friend. Alright, I walk over. Where are we? We at a table?
Here's a high top. It's standing only, but it's open because everybody else wants to sit down.
Alright, here you go, Anzeo. Bow for you.
Thank you.
Anyone want any food?
We are probably hungry. We should
Yeah.
probably eat some food.
They got wings here. Is this, what is it, Stupid Eddie's? What's
Stupid Nick.
Stupid Nick's?
We got
Jalapeno poppers?
Jalapeno poppers and
I'm actually pretty hungry. I'm probably gonna go and look for food.
Just go look for food.
I wanna go look and
scavenging.
just be...
Let me
Yeah.
go. Let me go ask what they have.
Okay, so you go up to the bar. You ask the guy, and he's like, "Man, we got chicken wings, and we just got in from the north these we little hot peppers, and we filled them with cheese and we cooked them in oil, and they're really delicious.
Are they coyote peppers?
They are coyote peppers. How'd you know? They're from way up near where the you people live.
you people.
You people.
That's
I try not to take offense by
insensitive.
that.
Not you. He's talking to Bal because
Very
Bal's there.
insensitive.
Oh, he went up to the bar with me?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
So yeah, so they have chicken
all
wings
they have?
and coyote. No, they have others. What do you want, Abby? Tell me what you want.
No idea. I just want some like a cheese platter with crackers.
Do you guys have brie or gouda or?
And he
Ooh,
goes,
I
"Yeah, I
have
mean, we
cheese."
can do that. Sure.
Kale salad.
Would you like a cucumber something?"
Well, now you're just being an asshole.
Cucumber water.
Hey, he goes and he gets you your stuff, and he's like, "That'll be 3 gold, I guess. I don't know how prices work. You guys have a lot of money. That'll be 2,000 gold."
Oh my Jesus, that's like
They are very
No, thank you.
exotic.
that's more than 2/3 of
Yeah,
my gold.
no, it's 5 gold. It's 5 gold
1,000
for the food. No, not 1,000. Just because you've got these fancy peppers and all the wings of the chicken, which is so wasteful.
Alright, I'll toss.
I give him 5. So if you want to tip him,
I'll get an extra order of the peppers,
That'll be 2 gold.
and then I'll give him the 2.
Okay, tells you you'll be out in a minute with it, and he eventually brings you your 2 orders of fantasy poppers, whatever.
my
And,
favorite.
chicken wings, and the other shit, the cheese plate. It's got like 2 different kinds of cheese on it. They don't have a lot of cheese. One of it's like a melty cheese.
Like queso.
Yeah, but it's like not in a bowl. It's just kind of melty on the big wooden serving thing. So yeah, you guys got your food and your bevs.
I just start.
I grab
down
a new
those
jalapeno
peppers.
popper and I put it in my mouth and take a bite and I'm like, this is good.
kinda
And then I'm
spicy.
also like, this is really good. And then I look at it, it's kind of wet, and I'm like, oh, well, I don't know. This kind of looks like mayonnaise. You're gonna eat it.
I sniff it, and I still eat it.
It does not taste like mayonnaise because it doesn't have
More
mayonnaise in it.
importantly, It doesn't smell like mayonnaise.
No.
And also, at the comment, I take out the jar of mayo that I still have and put it on the table.
Oh God.
Why do you have? Okay, I guess I'll actually literally ask that. Val, why do you have a jar of mayonnaise? And how is mayonnaise a thing, but coyotes are not?
There's this store owner
You know
that
what?
you may have run into.
We should just take her there one day. You ever been to Oleander Lathander's
It's
Magical
not-
Goods and Oddities?
That's not even close.
How do you say
Oleander, Lavender.
Oleander Lathander's Magical Goods and Oddities?
That's exactly what I said.
Nope.
That's exactly.
Oleander.
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 Wrong.
No.
Still.
Oh,
Large hands, magical goods, and boobies.
Did you say magical goods and boobies?
Yes, she did.
Yes, I have
Secretly,
been there. I
I'm-
love the boobies.
At the in the basement, there's actually a strip club. It's pretty tight.
Anyway, I'm gonna rein this in. So they tell you they got the mayonnaise from Oleander Lathander's Magical Goods and Oddities, which
He's
you've
got
heard
a
of.
broken jar.
You have heard of it as it is a franchise. I don't know if you've been in there. They sell health potions and weird books and mayonnaise.
Books with-
It's a fantasy franchise. Okay, so they got it there, but what is it? Do they not tell me?
Yeah, he has a broken jar.
Yeah, he has a jar, and he's got a little jug, and it's supposed to make stuff. And I said I wanted it to make me some water. It made mayonnaise, and he gave it to me in a jar.
All right. That's strange. Is that why you wiped the mayonnaise off your sandwich? Too much mayonnaise?
Yeah.
Understatement of the fucking century.
Okay.
So I just put it on the table. It's there, and I keep eating those peppers, because they remind me of home, even though the cheese is a little off-putting.
Okay, alright, so what are you guys doing in this bar? Are you guys just talking to each other? Are you looking to talk to the other people that are in here? What's your plan, Stans?
I want to keep to ourselves.
Okay.
Drinking, eating, and listening.
Yes, listening
Oh,
to.
Jesus. Okay.
Not
Of
listening.
anything
we're just,
that's important.
For
How about
anything that's
that?
important.
For
Mike.
anything that's important.
we need to go back to the other bar.
No, I mean, every once in a while you hear something about the attacks. The people who work at the factory don't really seem to be too bothered, and the guy sitting at the table who was attacked keeps very obviously changing the subject anytime it comes up. But yeah, they're not really talking about anything terribly important. Just kind of daily life stuff about factory work and mining.
What time is it?
What time do you want it to be?
Oh, like 10:30, 11.
It's 10:30. It's 10 o'clock.
How do I know? Is there like a clock on the wall? Do I wear
You're
a
right
watch?
next to town hall, and the bell rang
Oh.
10 times as it is a clock. I've just made that choice. It rings.
Anzeo,
Ding.
do you want to try for tonight to get attacked?
Maybe we should wait a couple more days. The attacks seem to be a bit
Well,
further
wasn't-
apart.
Wasn't one of them 6
Nope.
No.
or 7? I mean, sorry.
They're all roughly Well, I guess on the 8th day. So somebody gets attacked, 7 days pass, and then on the 8th day, somebody gets attacked.
I thought one of them was different.
One of them is longer. Between Jessica and Samuel is 9 days.
Well, what we could do is just hang out here, and then we could take a nice long way back to the boarding house. And then if something happens, it happens. If nothing, just go, wait till tomorrow, kind of do our day.
I think that's a good idea.
And maybe, hopefully, Sophia won't be weird and actually go see the doctor. Although that does mean we have to go. We'll either have to talk to Sophia and ask and see if she went to the doctor, or go try and convince the doctor to tell us what's going on. I don't know what this whole doctor-patient confidentiality thing she's talking about. I mean, I told her what I saw. I examined.
You're not a doctor. So, I feel like that's a little bit different.
I know stuff.
Alright, anybody else have anything they want to add before you guys make your walk back?
I don't think so.
Okay. So you guys head back. All the street lamps are on. Sunset. You take the long, windy road, just kind of heading between alleys and streets and alleys and streets, and kind of almost sometimes walking in circles, as it's not terribly far to the boarding house. But
you also split up a few times, like to kind of.
Yeah, you cover all your bases, and I mean, just people are out walking, and there are some loud, drunk people headed home. Nobody really seems too terribly worried. And then you head back to the boarding house and get all slept and take your sleeps.
Sleeps.
Whoop whoop.
That was a long day.
Yeah, you guys did a whole lot of shit. Well, let's go. Let's just do till morning, because I want to hand Kate this letter. Let me read it first. I don't remember what it says.
And I reward Akina with some tasty jerky from my bag. Because she's good little dragon. She delivered my mail.
So you guys kind of wake up, having your breakfast at the Silver Dust, as that is where you get your breakfast, and Akina come bang, bang, bang on the window, and she delivers Anzeo a letter that the couple of you guys recognize the name of the return address. It's from Star and Hathier, who Kate always spells his name wrong. He didn't say anything about it, but your DM is going to say something about it. You should probably spell people's names right.
I forget that it's an E and not an I.
Yeah.
As it makes an S sound, so I always think it's an I. Alright, I have a letter from Starin. I'll read it to you guys. Anzeo, I'm glad the three of you are doing well, though I wish you all would attempt to stay out of trouble. Those are serious charges, and the punishment for that is death. On the topic of this outsider character, I've spoken to Ephraim about him in veiled ways, and it honestly doesn't sound like someone you want to be messing with. He is only familiar with that name through those who have seen the other side and then lived. They have never come back the same after dealing with him, only fallen into madness. Fun. Please be careful, especially if you are also dealing with this creature's minions in both human and elven tradition. The Reapers, beings that work for the Raven Queen or death, are harbingers of bad luck and ill will. This whole situation worries me, and Creed, who seems easily concerned by his family tragedy, is probably not the most level-headed person to think this thing through. Please take some time to really suss this out. On a lighter note, things are going well. The beach life suits me, as does being with Ephraim again. Hate to sound like a sap, but I needed this. I needed him. Aww. Keep your wits about you, keep yourself safe, and see you all soon. Summer solstice is soon. Send the boys my regard. Starring Hathier.
Hathier.
Fucking this shit all up.
It looks French.
Hathier.
Alright, so that's the letter. I got a letter.
Here's the mail.
I got a letter.
Here's the mail that never fails.
Mail
Makes me wanna write my tale. When it comes, I wanna wear mail.
That show was never the same.
Thank you for listening to 5 Friends in Fiction. Your dungeon mom was Emily Leveridge. Anzeo Stanhope is Kate Flint. Balasar Kepesk is Tyler Deal. Abaddon Creed is Matthew Austin, and Davaris Lona is Abigail Leveridge. 5 Friends in Fiction will be back in 2 weeks. So until then, may your friends always have your back.